Hello there, my name is Sam with LiftedTrucks.com and welcome to episode number 3 in our very new build series. In this new series, each episode highlights the build of a different vehicle. We'll take you into the shop, show you the entire process, and of course, highlight the vehicle when it's all buttoned up. Now before we jump into today's episode, let's get cocky for a minute and talk about us. Lifted Trucks, who are we and what do we do? Lifted Trucks is the #1 custom truck dealer in the Southwest. We specialize in building custom trucks with the highest quality parts. All of our work is done in-house by our team of expert technicians. Our mission is simple: build and sell the highest quality trucks while always giving customers more than they expect, and they will keep coming back. And that's it. I dare you to go walk one of our lots or even just drive by and then send me a message, an email, a carrier pigeon, I don't care, and tell me they're not some of the best looking trucks on the market. Anyway, now that we got the mushy stuff out of the way, let's jump into today's episode. The truck we're showcasing today is an absolute beauty. And coincidentally, it is also a beast. When you hear the term packed with features, this truck wrote the definition. Today we are working on a 2021 GMC Sierra 3500 HD Denali dually. Told you it was a beast. This is a 4-wheel drive dually with the 6.6 liter turbo diesel Duramax engine and 10-speed Allison transmission. If it's not obvious, this thing was built to tow. Whether you're a good old boy working the ranch and need to haul some heavy-duty equipment, or like me, a weekend warrior that just wants to take your toys out and escape the hustle and bustle, you'll have no trouble either way with this truck. Regardless of your use case, you'll be doing it in comfort, because as Dickie Roberts would put it, the interior of this truck is knuckin' futz. We're talking heated and cooled seats, a premium Bose audio sound system, 15 plus different camera angles, and I mean there is a camera angle for every single angle of this truck. Power seats, power sunroof, power everything for that matter. Now let's not forget we're talking about the Denali trim level. So in terms of comfort and technology, you can expect the latest and the greatest. But as I mentioned, where this truck really shines is in its towing capabilities and its trailering assist features. Quite literally everything you need to make hitching and towing your trailer easier and safer than it has ever been before. So you may be wondering, Sam, what can we do to an already beautiful truck that is absolutely packed with features? Well, I will tell you, and then I will show you. But if you're some sort of dually purist, you're not gonna like what I have to say next. But in my very humble opinion, a dually right off the showroom floor or the lot, stock, is just kind of goofy looking. The factory rake towards the front, the all chrome wheels, the non-aggressive highway tires, it's just not the look we're going for, and there are some performance upgrades that we can make that not only improve the look, but also the ride quality as well. So we pulled this truck into the shop this week for a few upgrades. Today's tech is Richard, and he's got the parts pulled for this build and ready to rock. We'll be doing its suspension, wheel, and tire upgrade, starting off with a set of Fox 2.0s all the way around, and in the front, the added remote reservoirs for additional performance. We'll also be lifting about 2 inches in the front to give it that nice level look. With the new suspension and added height, we'll also be doing a new set of upper control arms in the front by Camberg. Aside from the added travel, this also upgrades the factory ball joints to a uniball configuration, a considerably stronger part that lasts much longer under extreme conditions. It also upgrades the factory bushings from rubber to polyurethane. And lastly, it adds caster and changes the camber curve to allow for proper alignment. Camberg's new upper control arms include a uniball cap to prevent dirt and debris from working their way into the uniball. As you can tell, the Camberg upper control arms are a very important part of this build and will add a much more precise feeling when you're out on the road driving this truck. Now that Richard has the suspension all buttoned up, it was time for wheels and tires. Today we're going with the Fuel Blitz D675s, a 20-inch wheel in gloss black, wrapped in the all-new Toyo AT3s, a very rugged all-terrain tire with fantastic reviews. Now the nice thing about the new GMCs from 2020 on is that the wheel wells are large enough to fit a full 35-inch tire with just the level and no other major modifications. Just a tiny bit of trimming of the mud flaps and that's it. All in all, this install is pretty straightforward, but makes a drastic difference in the look and the feel of this truck. Now, we're not trying to start any brand wars here, but we chose the GMC Sierra because they just drive so much smoother than the comparable Fords on the highway. The solid front axles of the Fords can result in the dreaded death wobble. And if you've ever experienced it, especially while towing, you know it's not a good time. This build came together beautifully, and with everything finished, it was time to roll out of the shop and onto the showroom floor. But not before taking my family out for a little trip to make sure everything was riding smoothly. It's called quality control, folks. Let's check it out. I'll tell you what, spending a few days with this truck was an absolute pleasure. It drives smooth, it pulls great, and at 6,500 pounds, that trailer was a total breeze for this truck. Add that to the mile-long list of features, had me making up excuses just to go out and drive it. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what you think of this build. Is the dually overkill? Lift and tires? Is this your dream truck? I would say you could find this truck at liftedtrucks.com, but a little birdie just told me that it's actually already been sold. But you can peruse our inventory and find other trucks just like it at www.liftedtrucks.com. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button so you can be notified when episode 4 drops. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Over and out.